So last week guys, I was watching a couple of videos on YouTube and for some reason phone torture tests seemed to be trending all of a sudden. And it got me thinking, what could be the ultimate phone torture test for an automotive enthusiast? Luckily, I didn't have to wait too long because Maruti Suzuki called up and said, hey, would you like to come have a stint at the Raid De Himalaya, one of the toughest rallies on planet Earth? Now, what do you think we say? Welcome to the world's highest unboxing of the OnePlus 5. Now, when you unbox a phone, oh, how nice it looks. You basically get a little tab that is from a Mr. Carl who says, hey friend, check out this great little photo that the OnePlus can take. And yeah, I do agree that it's pretty impressive. But Mr. Carl, and I hope you're watching, what do you think of this?
The Raid De Himalaya is one of the most grueling and highest rallies on earth. Since its inception, it has claimed many machines and even men. Staying insulated and protected is a matter of life or death.
Up there past 12 o'clock, gusting winds throughout the day, every day. Why we insist that you dress in layers is, if you just wear a shirt and one big jacket which is nice and cozy, as the sun comes up, because you're closer to the sun, it's very strong. You know, sea level to 14,000 feet higher, it's piercing and warm, you'll instantly break into a sweat. The moment you remove the jacket, you'll be caught with such a bad cold, you're gone.
I'm wearing 4 layers of clothes to ensure that I have a fighting chance to survive what lies ahead, but I assure you, the phone itself is completely bone stock. There are absolutely no modifications that have been done to it. In fact, the good folks at OnePlus are sort of cool with what we're about to do with the phone. At least, I think they are. Oh, we're gonna get so much hate for this, dude. Oh man.
At the Raid, you will see a variety of terrains that we, our car, and most importantly, the OnePlus will have to bear.
This is how you eat a breakfast in the Himalayas.
Oh, this looks like it's gonna be good.
Okay, this is a really fast section of the stage with a lot of loose stones, as you can see, and I'm going to put the OnePlus 5 over there somewhere to get it as close to the action as possible. And if the stones hit the OnePlus, well, let's see how it goes then.
That's the OnePlus over there. Okay, this one got knocked over.
So after a couple of runs, the OnePlus 5 seems absolutely fine. We just have some dirt and dust on it.
All of the harshness we put it through. Yeah, good as new. So we were coming up the hill and the car's been taking a beating. As you know, the car's completely stock and we're leaking fluid. Not a bad place to break down. So the next test is called the breakdown test. From when our radiator got busted, we tried to drive it to another town, and to give you an idea of how big the hole in our radiator is, we're going to use the OnePlus for scale. So there's the hole right here. It's a little bit inaccessible. As you can see, the OnePlus 5 wedges in absolutely perfectly. It's almost as if it was designed for this. So to give you an idea of how bad we've been leaking fluid, check this out. Yep, absolutely spot on. Wow. Although we can't use the OnePlus to plug in the gap, we're rolling a video right now on the OnePlus and it should steam up. As you can see, that's how much the lens has steamed up. Steam up, my beautiful OnePlus. It's like steaming momos, right? Even the GoPro is steaming.
Alright, our next test. Crazy parkour kids in the middle of a river in Kargil versus the OnePlus 5. Now that's a sentence I never really thought I would say. But let's see how the phone fares.
Let me take you by the hand. Let me lead you to your throne.
Go crazy, kids.
Watch me bow down at your feet. You must be the chosen one.
So we call this the OnePlus 5 booster jump. Alright, we call this one the Bruce Lee. Called the Finish Him.
Bow down to the king!
The OnePlus has also survived raging parkour hormones, which is the most dangerous hormones known to mankind. Let's see how it fares through the rest of the raid.
Oh, what's up, viewers? Well, if you attend the Raid De Himalaya, you're going to be left to your own devices, which means, like us, you're most likely going to get lost. Now, you can download offline maps on your phone and get a GPS signal to approximately figure out where you are, but because a lot of the interference comes in from the mountains, you tend to lose that GPS signal quite often. So you wind up doing that circular thingy to pick up your location again. However, to permanently combat this, I think we have a solution. We call this the GPS tire calibration test. Let's go check it out. With some expert ingenuity using some zip tags and tape, I think we're good to go.
What do you think?
Is the phone gonna do it? I really hope so. I really hope so, man.
Screen is perfectly fine. Phone, there's a little bit of damage over here, but that's okay. Nothing too bad, anyways.
So I guess the test was a success.
I was having second thoughts, to be honest. Maybe I should have got the Brezza along. Maybe we could have limped it back to Leh. But then this happened. One of the taxis that are with us, it's just his radiator blew. His bay has completely burnt to a crisp. The vehicle's completely seized up. Just goes to show how beautiful this place is. But even with smooth roads like this, if you take it for granted, you can get into a lot of trouble.
If that wasn't enough, it looks like the mountains have claimed another victim. But the OnePlus 5, compared to our cars and everything we've thrown at it, it's actually doing pretty well. I guess there's only one thing left to do then. Okay, now we're gonna see if the OnePlus 5 can take the weight of this massive Innova and the passenger inside.
What do you think, guys? What do you think? Do you think it would have survived?
I think it would have survived.
So looking at the body, looks like there's been a big puncture here. But okay, moment of truth. Are you ready? Yeah, okay, I think two tests are too much. Battery nahi hai. It vibrated. Yeah, even though there's a lot of screen damage, as you can see, keep in mind, guys, this is well over 2 tons. It took the weight of that entire Innova, and the body is pretty much fine.
Alright, being part of this raid has been such a phenomenal experience, but these mountains were unforgiving. It took off more than half the competitive field, and after a valiant effort, it looks like it got the better of our OnePlus as well. After everything we put the phone through, it was over 2 tons of weight, was more than the phone could take. However, this is not the end of the story, ladies and gentlemen. If you like the OnePlus 5, here's some good news for you. For our subscribers, all you have to do is like and share this video, and 2 lucky winners stand a chance to win a brand spanking new OnePlus 5. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Although we can't use the OnePlus to plug in the gap, but it's a good tool yet. Yeah, so it gives us a good accurate. So when I go to the mechanic, I'm going to tell him, "Bhaiya, एक बड़ा hole है हमारा radiator में," और he's going to ask, "हाँ, कितना बड़ा hole है?" We're going to say, "इस OnePlus के size पे इतना बड़ा hole है."